Good morning, Damir.
Good morning, Vicky. How are you?
Okay.
Excellent. Well, I'm calling in just to briefly chat about a campaign that's being run out here out of Fawkner, and it's a campaign to save the Fawkner outdoor pool. Thought it might be interesting to some of the listeners in the Moreland Council or Melbourne area more broadly. There is yet again another campaign to save another pool from a proposed closure by a local council. And in this particular case, it was done, the circumstances were quite, let's say, cheeky and deceiving, because the residents of Fawkner received a sort of flyer a couple of months ago about a proposed upgrade to the Fawkner Leisure Centre that everybody welcomed and thought, good things are coming our way, until a couple of people came out of a consultation, consultation meetings with a consultancy firm, and then basically told everybody that it looks like the plan here might be to close the outdoor pool under the disguise of a so-called upgrade to the Fawkner Leisure Centre. And then we started digging around a little bit, some of the paperwork, and to our surprise, we found, of course, language about very difficult decisions that have to be made about the outdoor pool facility as part of this so-called upgrade. So we've got a really amazing sort of energy going on here in Fawkner and Moreland more broadly, of people that are really getting behind the idea of saving the pool and taking this fight to the council. And we're running an event on the 3rd of July at Fawkner Pool at the Leisure Centre at 10 a.m. That will be a very fun summer in July event, where we're going to sort of try to recreate some of the summer atmosphere in front of the pool with some family activities, some local bands that will be playing, and just people getting together to show our solidarity against this proposal. So I just thought I'll share that with our community.
That's 3rd of July, 10 a.m. 3rd of July at the Fawkner Pool.
That's right.
Now,
3rd of July, we also have
doesn't it drive you up the wall that they couldn't just be honest up front with the community? Why do they always have to disguise these decisions and have these bogus consultations that invariably don't sway them at all anyway? And what's the difficult decision? Why are they suggesting closing it at all? I mean, what's going to be in the leisure centre without a pool? Indoor bowls?
Well, these are fantastic two questions. Let me address the first one first. Well, look, I don't know. I don't know really what they think, and the presumption really here often seems to be that people are stupid and that people are completely inactive and passive as citizens, because it is really insulting, I think, to all of us, to attend these consultations where X is presented, but Y is the actual agenda. And in this particular case, just to give you an example of how ridiculous this was, is that in some of the consultations, people were given sort of 10 chips, and each chip was worth $1, and with $1 you could purchase something. And then, of course, what happened is that people were given $1 and said you could get a new cafe for $1, and you could buy half a basketball court where you can play basketball during the pool times for $1. And by the way, to fix the pool and keep it afloat is $8. So you can see, how it was set up in a particular way to sway, or to create data that apparently speaking on behalf of the community, which of course is not the case. And to your second question around, what is the suggestion? Well, I mean, the plan seems to be and by the way, I do feel really sorry sometimes for the councillors who are representing us, because this is obviously driven by the council officers and by the bureaucrats. And the agenda here obviously is to privatize as much as possible and to outsource the responsibility of maintenance upkeeping to others. So, to put a cafe in instead of a pool, where the location of this particular pool is a walking distance to wonderful local shops that are, providing us everything that we need. The idea here is really, really ridiculous. And I don't know what they think, because this is not the first time. There's a long history of this happening in our council and in Melbourne broadly.
Yeah.
of trying to close various pools under various disguises.
Yeah, and privatising stuff too, and it's invariably public amenities that are in scarce supply anyway, so it's frustrating. Listen, Damir, good luck with the gathering on the 3rd of July at the Fawkner pool, and well done to you and any other residents who have decided you're not going to be passive and you're going to try and force some disclosures from council. Good luck to you, Damir. Thanks, man.
Thank you very much for your time, and just a quick shout out also on my behalf to everybody who has been involved, and to the 2,000 plus Moreland residents who already signed our petition, and to the many hundreds who already joined our Save the Fawkner Pool Facebook page. And the more the merrier, so please keep joining us. Thank you very much, Vicky.
All right, thanks, Damir. Bye-bye. Moreland Council, you have been warned.